Yeah, guys, welcome to this new episode. Welcome to the episode 7 of our playlist, the app that we've been working on from day one. This is the episode 7, meaning the seventh or the sixth day since we started, right? So, this, yeah, welcome. Yeah, you are welcome to the episode. Don't forget to like before we get started. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe because that's very important. So don't forget to subscribe as we get started. Yeah. So I want you all to do that. I want you all to touch on that as we get into business. Yeah, so let me get some few things set up and then we can jump into development. Yeah. Okay. So let me do this and then we should be good to go. Yeah, so we are good. We are almost good to go. Let me set this up. Let me set this one up as well. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. So we are about to get started. We are about to get into business and let's go. So in our previous episode, yeah, guys, thanks very much for the like. In our previous episode, we ended here on this particular screen. We ended on this screen, right? So that is what we would be working on, and that is what we will try to get worked on. Yeah, so let me check this out and let me do some few stuff. Okay, no yawa. Yeah, so we have this, and then let's go into our app. So let me go into my app and change it to this. Yeah, terminate and move here. And also let me go in here and Galaxy Explorer, right? So we would be using the Galaxy Explorer, and that is what we've been working on. Yeah, so guys, let's run our app and see what we've made or what we've built so far, and let's see where we can move to, where we can jump to, and where we can run, also where we can walk to. Yeah. So what's up? Yeah, I have a lot of instances running, right? A lot of stuff are running. A lot of stuff is running. So let me close them and then let's free up our PC. Yeah, so we have this. We can start learning. From start learning, we go to get started, and then we can log in, and then we should be on the home page. So on this home page, we go on VR shows. On VR shows, we can move to the planets, and we can take a look at planet Earth, view in VR, and this is what we have. We can go back to planet Mars and view in VR, then this is what we have. Yeah, so we've worked on all this in the previous episode. So if you are new or if this is your first time on the channel watching this episode, don't forget to check out the playlist, all right, and have access to the rest of the episodes. This is the Galaxy mobile app, and that is the name of the playlist. So on this page, on this page, what we actually doing is to go on to the questionnaires, right, and go answer some questions from there. And so when we click on the screen, we will be redirected to the questionnaires to go answer those questions, right? Guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, and also don't forget to reshare. All right, don't forget to reshare. I'll meet how far. Yeah, so from here we will jump onto the screen. So on the screen we are going to do the rest of our work, and that is the quiz page, right? So the quiz page, did I use page? I'm supposed to use screen, right? So Nathaniel, thank you very much for the likes. Thank you for all the likes. Don't forget to drop that follow, and also don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. guys, the YouTube channel is very important. So let's head to the quiz screen. Rename this to quiz screen. I don't even know. Sancho, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so we would have this as quiz screen, and then what are we gonna do? Let's also have this as the quiz screen. Yeah, so we have this as quiz screen. Yeah, so from here we can go to the polls and change this from quiz page to quiz screen, like this. All right, so from here we, instead of calling quiz page, we change this to quiz screen, and then this should work. What's the name of your YouTube channel and playlist? So the name is Code with Setso. This is a name, Code with Setso, and the playlist is the Galaxy Explorer, right? That's the name of the playlist, Galaxy Explorer. So just head on to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, so when you go in there, you can have access to the bigger screen, the code base and everything on the YouTube channel. Thank you for the follow, and hopefully I will get a subscription from you. Yeah, so guys, we have our screen. Let's close all this so that we will have a well arranged page so that we can access our stuff and get the working started. Yeah, so on this screen, this is our working screen, this is the quiz screen, and down here we would have to get the building started. Guys, who is ready to write some code? I am ready. So yeah, we are going to build this container. Let me check the height. We have 380, and the width is we are not going to give the width, we will just use some padding, and that's all. And then so we are going to have this and the button, right? So we have this already, the trophy cap, we have this, so we don't have to look for it anymore. So yeah, we're going to have something like a container. We're going to have a container, a height of 380, and then the width, right? The width is just going to fit the parent, so we can have okay, the width will just be the double dot infinity, all right? And then from here we'll have the decoration, and then box decoration, right? And then the color, let's give it a color. So we're going to use that color to actually identify it on the screen and then work on the rest of the stuff. So we'll give it a color, and then we'll give it a border radius. The radius is going to be circular, and that circular would be 30. Who knows, it's going to be 30. I don't know, but I just feel like it will be 30. Guys, thank you very much for the follow, thank you very much for the reshare, and thank you very much for everything. So where is our container? Is it here? Height, width, and then color, and then the border radius. Let's change this to 380 as well and see. This is the quiz screen, right? I'm on the quiz screen. Am I on the quiz screen? I am on the quiz screen. That's crazy. Let me see. This is questions, and then from planets. Yeah, so why is this not showing? Let me rerun this. Thank you very much. Thank you to you, Junior, for the follow. Guys, we are live on YouTube as well, so don't forget to check out the channel for the videos and all the updates. They are all available on the channel, so go down there, Code with Setso, and check it out. Yeah, so this is what we have, right? We have our container now. Now the next thing we would have to do is to separate these children, right? So we can do the main axis here, and we can have it as space between, right? So if we do space between, it's going to push the children to the bottom, so we can have it like this, and then we'll work around it. Yeah, so after getting this, the next thing is that button. So let's bring the button. What are we gonna take? Where is that button? The button is on one of the screens, right? So we can have this button on one of the screens. Where can we find that? Where can we find that? Yeah, on the VR screen, right? So planets page, we can find it on the planets page. Yeah, so let's go to the planets page and pick it from there, right? So planet screen, planet details screen. I think we would have to pick it from the planet details screen. So we would pick this field button, and then we're going to pick it with the sizing and put it in here. So we'll just have to import some few stuff, then we should be good to go. But when we click on this, we are not navigating right now, so we can actually hide the on press, right? We can do something like this, and then we'll call an empty on press, and we can say now, sorry, we can say now. Yeah, so we rerun, then we have this, but go back and come here. Why is the hot reload not working? It's like we have to hot restart everything before it works. That is crazy, man. Why do you have to hot restart everything? That will actually give us a lot of work. Okay, we have the button as now, and that was why it wasn't showing. So let's do to do, and then with this to do, we would say navigate to the quiz screen. Guys, thanks very much for the follow, thanks very much for the likes, and hopefully I'll see you on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, right? There are a lot of videos over there. There are tons of videos on the YouTube channel, more than 100 videos. All is just mobile apps, building mobile apps and learning new things. So don't forget to check it out, and also drop that subscription and the follow, and let's keep it going. Yeah, so we now have our button, and then after this button, we have to create a space at the bottom of the screen, right? So this 50 is kind of very huge, and it's not huge. I think what the issue is because we are using space between, so the elements are being spaced out, and for that matter, we would have to put this in a column called the children and leave it here. So now the spacing should make sense. Yeah, so now we would have something like this, and all we have to do is to push the element from the bottom. Let's give a little spacing. That would take the element from the bottom to the top. So we are just going to pick this and then compare it to this. Let's see the spacing from here to here. That is one crazy 80. Yeah, so we can leave some message here to do leave a space at the bottom. Yeah, so we can have this. Guys, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate all of them. I really appreciate all the follows. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel for more videos like this, more special ones, more beautiful videos like this one. Thank y'all. Yeah, so we have something like this, and that is a lot. Yeah, guys. Phew. What was the spacing? Let me see, what was the spacing? This says 170, but using the 170 here, I see a situation. Burrito, sabanero. I can't read your language. So what are you trying to say? I don't understand what you put there. YCH Setso Ono. I don't understand, man. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, so guys, we have this, and then what we would have to do is to move on and then create the rest of the stuff, right? Yeah, so we would have to move on and create the element for this card. So the first thing is to pick this background. We are going to use this background as a card background. Hi, the mystery. Hi, what's up? The mystery, what's up? So we would have this as our background, and then this is 10%, right? So I'm good, that's great. I'm also good. I'm also doing good. Yeah, I'm great. I am doing great, man. So after this, what are we gonna do next? Is the children, right? After this is the children. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so with this children, the main axis alignment will be in the center. And then we are gonna have this trophy icon. Thanks very much for the follow, Spoko. Guys, thank you all for the follow. I really appreciate all of them. The likes, don't forget to reshare whilst we build something beautiful. Yeah, so my light is blocking my view. I hope I can see what's going on there. Let's have it this way. Now I can see. Okay, so what's the next thing? The text, right? But before the text, we would have to call our image icon, and we would call our assets image. Guys, thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes. Please don't forget to drop that follow as well, and also share the image, the video if you like it. Yeah, if you like the video, you share it, and also if you like it that much, then you can check out my YouTube channel for more videos like this. We have about 100 videos on the YouTube channel. So when you go on there, it's just applications after applications and playlist after playlist. Yeah, so let me rearrange this. Brave go all the way here, and Rest Studio go here. Yeah, so now I can go like this. So let's check the size of our trophy. What is the size? What is the size of the trophy? 100, really? So if we should do size and do it 100, what are we gonna have? This. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, so we have the next text which says let's play. That is bold 30, followed by semi-bold 18, and then a regular 15. Right, so after this image, we're gonna have some few text. The first one is the bold, so up text dot bold, and the text is it says what? Let's play. So it says let's play like this, and then the font size is 30. All right, it's 30, and then we also have another text like this. Guys Spartan, thanks very much for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. I really appreciate all of them. So this is 18. 18 says play new and level up. Is it play now and level up, or play new and level up? So I'm gonna say play now and level up. Then after that, the text color is this. Okay, so we are gonna give it a color. Let's give it a color. Let's do this color and this, and then we are gonna have same thing for the rest of them, but for now let's have it here. Semi-bold. Semi-bold does not have color. Okay, it doesn't have the color property. So in here, guys, thank you very much for the roses. Thank you very much for the roses. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, right? I have more beautiful videos there, and I know you love to see it, and also see the beautiful apps that we have been building for a very long time now. Yeah, and so after that, this is 15. Thank you for the likes, and it is regular, right? So your planetary blah 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 blah, we're just gonna copy this and drop it here. Yeah, so according to the UI, this is 15, but we can leave it at 16, right? Because we don't have to fight it. 16 is okay, so we can do this, and then rerun, and we have this. Okay, so we are going to do text align. text align for the regular. So we can say align, and then we'll the text align, and then we'll put it in the center, right? So let's go and create this property, which is aligned. Yeah, so we are gonna have this one as text align, and then in here we can have align, and either align, or we have it as at the start. Let me see. Yeah, can we have now? Yeah, we can just have the align. Yeah, so let's rerun this, and then we should have it in the center. Now that is looking great, but we have to do a little bit of touches, which is the padding, right? So the padding is going to be a constant symmetric of all, which will be 24.0. So we should have something like this now. Okay, and then between this and the top element, we are going to have a constant size box with a height. So we are going to have a constant size box with a height, and that should be between this and this, that should be like some 20. Do we have the gap? We don't. Okay, let me go here, and then we should have 20. Yeah, so between this and this we have 20.0. that is the height. Yeah, so now we have this looking good. We have this looking exactly as we have here. We just have to put a little space in between this two. Okay, so this two is 20, right? And then we'll just take the height away. So let's take the height away and see. We're gonna have something like this. I think the height is okay. Now we can take it away, we can keep it, we can take it away, we can keep it. If we take it away, then this one is going to be symmetric of 24, and then horizontal will be 24, and then the vertical, it's going to be something bigger, maybe 40. Yeah, so we'll end up with something like this. All right, so guys, with this we've been able to achieve this here. Alright, we'll be able to achieve this here. If we should increase this to ×2, then we should have something like this. Alright, so after this, what is the next thing on our list? The next thing is to click this button, which is start play now. So this is start play now. Okay, let's go to our button and add that. So we are just going to have our app text as a child of the button, no more the VR stuff. No more the VR stuff. So we can have this, and then we can say start play now. So we should have this, and then this. Yeah, so rerun, and then we have something like this. Okay, I need to bring back that padding. The padding I took off, I think I need to bring it back. So let's bring it back. Yeah, the padding is very important. The padding is very important. I think this is what we have to replace, only this. Yeah, so after this, let me put this into something beautiful. So let's say start play now. Rerun, and then we have this. Yeah, so the width of the button, right? Why do I have my WhatsApp opened? So the width of the button should match that of the parent, right? So we have column, we can have it in a row. So what we can do is we can have this a whole entire column in a row like this, or let's just do this from here. Let's not stress ourselves. Where is this? Okay, yeah, so we are going to put the field button in an expanded, and then the expanded will be in a row. Yeah, so rerun, and then the width should extend. Yeah, so now we have this which says start play now, which means that when we click on this, we are supposed to be taken to the next screen, right? So let me go back to the screen. where's the child? I need this child. Yeah, so this is gonna be wrapped inside of that row. Yeah, so in here we can call the arrow forward icon, and then let's see what we are gonna have. So this is what we would have. This is what we would have, but it's the size seems to be so huge. We can drop it down to was it 40? Sorry. And drop it out to 20, and then the main axis alignment is going to be in the center. So let's run this, and then we have this. Yeah, so now we can use our start play now, and then go to this screen, and then after the screen, when we click on start play now, we'll be taken to this particular screen as well, where we do this crazy alignment. Yeah, we've done this before. We've done this type of alignment before. It was crazy in one of the apps, right? It's where we did it in one of the episodes. That was in the Foodie app. We did this in the Foodie app. So what we are going to do is to maybe go in back there and then select that particular implementation and use it on the screen. Yeah. And we should finish up with the quiz screen. We have this to work on. We have this to work on. We have this to work on as settings, and then we have this to work on as app notification. Let me run the settings and let's see what lies in there. What lies in the settings? Okay, so this is what we have. All right. Yeah. Nicholas, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the likes, and thank you very much for the support. We are also live on YouTube, guys. So if you want to have a bigger feel, if you want to have a real feel of what is going on here, of the screen, of the whole build process, you can also join the YouTube channel. We are live right now, and then you would have access to it. So in here, we are going to build the same screen. All right, we are going to have the same gray screen, but in here we select a level. Thank you, Junie. Thank you for the hi. Yeah, so what is the name of the screen? Quiz page again. I think we already have a quiz page, and we still have a quiz page, and then we have the quiz page, question 1, question 1, question 1, and blah blah blah. Whew. Guys, that's crazy. So what do we do from here? What do we do from here? Are we gonna have this in a page view? No, I don't think we are gonna have this one in the page view. We are gonna have all this in a page view, but this is a lot, guys. We're gonna have all of them in a page view, and then we would have this, right? We would have this on its own. So let's say quiz level select screen. Let's do that. So we would have a screen called the quiz level selection screen. Yeah, so this is a screen where we select the level of our quiz, so we can have something like this, and then in here, so in here we would import our material up like this. So on the quiz screen, when we click on this button, we would be navigating to the quiz level selection screen. So and comment this, and then let's have the quiz level selection screen, and we were gonna take off this, and then that should be it. So what do we have here? This is what we have on there. We'll have select level, and then the level. So with that, we don't have to do much. We just need basically almost everything here, and then we should have them here as well. Yeah, so firstly, import the Galaxy background, import the app assets, and throw this away. This whole section, are we gonna need a button here? Thank you, Laini, Damilo Laini, thank you very much for the follow. And next level, thank you for the follow. Tanko, thank you for the follow. Guys, I'm live on YouTube as well, right? We are live on YouTube, and if you want to have a bigger view, I would urge you to visit the YouTube channel right now and have access to it. We are live. There are more videos in the channel, about 100 plus videos, which are all mobile development videos too. I want to have you go there, go check it out, drop that subscription, and let's build this channel together. Thank you. So quiz page, and what are we doing? So we are taking this off and then this off. These two are going off, and then Hoyo, thank very much for the follow. Guys, thank you all for the follow. I really appreciate them. Amita far. Okay, next level. You are the boss. Yeah, so guys, what are we having? Select a level. That is what we are gonna have, right? So this is gonna be select a level. Select a level. Someone will say select a level. Someone will say select a level. Someone will also say select a level. Yeah, so let's do this. Select and then down here we're gonna have level. So guys, let's rerun from the top, so that those that just came in will see where we started from. So start programming, move on, move on, move on, move on, move on. Go to the login page. Kasuto, thank you for the likes, and then the follow. Kasuto, Amitafar. Yeah, so on the screen we have this here. We can move between screens like this. We have the last screen to work on. Watch it to see this. Watch it to see this. You've been gone for so long. Where have you been? And when we click on this, we are coming to the level selection screen. Yeah, so on this screen we have select level, and on select level we have something crazy we would have to do, right? And with that, we've done in one of the apps. We've done that in one of the apps before. So I've been off TikTok for some time now. Okay. Welcome back. It's nice to have you back. Yeah, so this that we are going to build, right? We are about to build this. Yeah, I'm doing great. Just building here and there, going to work, coming back, building, doing other stuff, building, going to work. It's just a whole lot, but it's very cool. So yeah. Yeah, so let's build a screen. We are going to go back all the way back to one of the apps, right? So this is foodies. If you haven't seen the foodie video, if you weren't here during the foodie session, we have the foodie playlist in the YouTube channel, so you can go in there and check it out. Bro, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so we are going to pick a package from here. So let me run the app, and then we'll take a look at what it is, and from there we can locate that particular package and take it back to our app, right? So we built this foodie app on live. It's an app with a very good UI. It is for food ordering and all that. So if you're a student and you want to build a simple food ordering app for a little project, or you want to do this for maybe a client or somebody, you can check out the playlist. We have the link to this particular app, so you can just clone the repo, pick it up, and do some few things for yourself. Yeah, so in here, where do we have that? Yeah, we have it here. Yeah, so this is a layout. This is a similar layout that's being used in the app, right? So if you take a look at the layout, can we build a jury website? I normally don't build websites on my own. Normally I enjoy building mobile apps to website, but I don't know. One thing about Flutter is that you can build the app, right, and also use the same app for your website. Flutter is cross-platform, which means that when you build for mobile, you can run it for websites as well. So yeah, we can do that. Apart from that, I do native website development and start using these website development frameworks, I normally use Angular for that. At work, I do websites, I do mobile. On my own, I do mobile. So yeah, we can build websites. But Snoop, you can text me and then give me some details about what you are looking for. So we are looking at this layout, and the same layout is what we have here. Building this was a hell of a nightmare, guys. If you were there on this particular episode, the playlist, you can check it out. Yeah, so Harmless, I think, please send me a DM, right? Harmless, please send me a DM and I can send you the number. My number is also on my bio, so if you go in there, you should have access to it. My number is in the bio, so when you check my bio, if you should check it right now, you would have access to my number. Yeah, so features, we are Snoop. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so we are going to look for this, right? I wish I have seen earlier because I'm confused over here. I'm an IT student. Oh, okay. Don't be confused. There are a lot of projects coming. At least you've seen it today, and that is earlier than seeing it tomorrow, right? The fact that you've seen it today means that you are earlier when it gets to tomorrow. So it's good to have you on board. It's good to have you here. Hopefully we'll be able to build something together and enjoy it. So don't worry, just stick around and let's develop. Thank you guys for the likes and thank you guys for the follows. Also, I hope to see you all join the WhatsApp channel, because there is an official WhatsApp channel where I drop resources and informations. You can check it out. It's on the YouTube channel, so in the description of the video you should have access to that as well. Yeah, so what are we picking from here? We are picking one serious thing, which is this, the staggered grid tile dot extent, right? So this is what we are going to look for. This particular guys, if you were here, you would understand. You can actually check out this particular Foodies app. The playlist is in there. When you get to this particular episode, you'll be like, yo bro. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, so we are going to use this package, which is the Flutter Staggered GridView. That is what we'll be using. So let me jump in there and add it already. Back to our app, we can jump to that. Let's say Flutter pop add. Then we can call the Flutter staggered. Oh, it's double G, please. Yeah, Flutter staggered. Is it list grid view or grid view list, guys? Yeah, so okay, grid view. All right, Flutter staggered grid view. Okay. Yeah, so we have this. Yeah, so let's add the package. What? It says what? Command not found. Flutter. Oh yeah, I was using double triple T. That's a lot of a T. That's a lot of a T. Yeah, so Flutter, staggered, blah blah blah, and then that is that. Yeah, so we have the package now. We have the package. Enoch, thanks very much for the reshare. Guys, thank you for the reshare. I really appreciate all of them. Yeah, every like, every follow, every comment, every reshare, every subscription is thank you, and then God bless you. Yeah, so guys, let's use this package and see what we would get, right? So we would go back into the screen, and then let me see what I did here. Let me see what I did here. Guys, it's crazy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick all this, right? So I'm just gonna pick all this and then drop it in here, then edit it and see what we would have. If I should build it from the bottom up, it's gonna be a lot of up and downs. So let me just pick this and then drop it here. Yeah, at the end of the whole video, at the end of the whole episode, I'm gonna add the project link to the videos, so you should be able to have access to it. So now we are just gonna add multiple images and use that, right? Or we can totally forget about this for now and then just use a list that generate maybe 15 elements. So let's do 4 elements. Bro, what language are you coding in? Yeah, I am coding using Flutter. This is Flutter, and this is that. All right, Flutter, that is what I am doing. Yeah. So from here we are going to take this on top. We are not making use of this one. All right, so let's have our own to do in here. So we'll say on top, what are we doing? Let's do some to do. Let's say go to quiz screen. Is this complicated to study? No, bruh, it is not. Especially when you have me teaching you, it is not. All that you need is to be ready to learn, and if there is free version, for the free version the video is already on the channel, but if you want me to take you one by one or one-on-one and teach you from the top to the bottom, then you would have to drop some money. Yeah, so that is that. What else are we looking at? Think I have the app text. I'm just gonna take this, let me take this off, and let me take this off as well. So I'm just doing some scratches and whatever. After here we should have something cool. Yeah, decoration, though, we are just gonna use a color. Yeah, the color is white. Okay, so we have this in here. Let's run our app, and then hopefully we should see something great. If we are not able to see anything great, it's also a great thing. At least we have the package. We will just try to fix it up. Take this off, keep it there, just go here, and then yeah, welcome to our Galaxy app, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to drop that follow, right? Don't forget to also like, and don't forget to also drop a comment. Let's know if you like what you're saying. And also if you want to have a full view of the video, right, because we are live on YouTube, and in there the video is on a full screen, you have access to the entire screen. But because we are on TikTok and most people are using mobile phones, we kind of cut off part of the screen, right? So if you want to have a full screen view, you can check the YouTube channel, code with Setso. And if you want to have access to the previous videos as well, you can still check the channel and have access to it. Yeah, so guys, let's jump to our screen, and then this is the quiz screen. Let's jump in here and see what we have. So guys, this is what we have, and it's looking good, man. It's looking good. It's already looking like what we have here. It was crazy building this. Is this to build? Yeah, it's for mobile application. Flutter works for mobile apps, desktop apps, Windows app, Mac OS. We have just almost all the OS, everything. It works for Linux and everything. So yeah, guys, so we are about to work on this. We only have to touch it up a little, and then that should be it. So where do we begin from? It's I think this, if we should take this off, what are we gonna get? Nah, this is the most important part. Can this code also build a website? Yeah, Flutter can also build a website. Can also use it to build a website, desktop applications, and Windows Mac applications and all that. Just anything you can think of, any app you feel like building, Flutter can do that for you. So we have this here. We are going to take this tag off, and then the child of that size box is going to be this container. So let's check this out and see. Yep, so now we have this. We are moving forward, guys. So we have this. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? How long to build an app? How long to build an app depends on your skill level, right? It depends on the features of the app and it depends on your skill level. So there's no specific time frame that you have to use to actually build your app, but your skill, the features of the app, and any other circumstances determine how long it will take you to finish an app. So the spacing is 25, and the spacing between these elements is let me see. Okay, let me see this. Can we see the spacing? What tools do you use? Yeah, I am using Android Studio. And with the Flutter framework, that is what I'm using. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to drop that follow, and let's keep pushing forward. We have this. Let's check the size of how much will it cost. How much will it cost to build an app or to learn how to build an app? Width is 160 and height is 172. Phew. So what are we looking at? Space between. I think space between is not needed now. Space between is not needed anymore. To build an app, yeah, so it's all depending on the feature that you are looking for, right? What you want to build, the feature that is involved, and there's no fixed price for building an app. The price of building an app is always centered on the feature. The feature and all that you want to see in your app determines what the price and how much it's going to cost you. So now we're using 35 and not 20 anymore. Yep, so we have something like this, and we can add the rest of the elements, right? So let's say we have 12 elements. We should be able to scroll them, but we can't. So what we have to do is to put all this in a single child scroll view. Hopefully that should help us scroll, right? So we should have something like this, single child scroll view. Before that, let's wrap it in expanded, right? And on top of this expanded, we'll add our constant spacing, right? So constant sized box, the height of 35.0, right? And then here we can have our child, which is a column. We can have our column child with children, which would be this. Then in here we can take this 35 off. So wait, we don't even need this column. We just have to supply it directly. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for the likes. Guys, if you're watching and you haven't followed yet, that means that when I go on live the next day, when I go live the coming days and all that, you're not going to have access to it. So please don't forget to follow, right? Don't forget to drop that follow. Don't forget to drop that like. And also don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for more beautiful videos like this one. We have some crazy apps on the channel. Thank you, Carlino. Thank you very much for the likes and the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do, man. I do. So we have to add that spacing, right? The spacing is very important here too. What we can do is have this in the column now. I didn't want to put it in a column at first, but I think it's needed now. So now we can have this. Yeah, so after having all this, the next thing is to reduce the height, right? The width and the height, all those things. That's the next thing for us to do. So let's see, we have 161 by 172. We only have to focus on the width, right? So I think this width is okay. This width is enough. All we need is the elements, and then the height is going to be something dynamic. Yeah, the height is going to be dynamic, man. the height is going to be dynamic. Yeah, so let's see, what do we have in our children or our container? Yeah, so what do we have? This elements, let's set the color. Wait, the color of this has to be different, right? We have to pick it from somewhere here. I know where we can get that one, so let's go here and pick this color, box decoration, and then pick this color. Yeah, so we are gonna pick this and then use it for this. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, Achiever, my boss. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, thank you very much for the gifts. Guys, don't forget to like and then check out the YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'm gonna take off this height because it's not needed. We don't need it. Wait, which height did I just take off? What about this one? Let me take this one off and let's see. Yeah, so we have something like this. Now this is making sense. The padding, we would have to take that one as well. As for the box shadow, we don't need a box shadow here. All we need is the border radius. So let's go in here. Guys, thank you very much for the likes. Border radius is 35 and we have 32. That's very close. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for the likes and then the follows and then the everything and then that thing and all. So what are we looking at? Padding top. If we should use 0, let's see. Nah, that's not what we're looking for. That's not it. That ain't it, right? Yeah, so what else are we looking for? The spacing is very huge. Yeah, cross spacing, if we make this as 6, let's see. Nah, that's not what we are looking for. So what is not going on? Something is off, bro. We have to work on the vertical spacing. So main axis is end this, I think it's here, right? 120, and then let's make this 80. Let's see. That's an accident, man. That's an accident, man. Let's do this. It's out, bro. It's out now. I have to figure out which is which course, man. I have to figure out which is which. If we have 280 and we have 280, I think we can have something right. We have this. Where is the spacing issue coming from? So let's do 220 and let's see what we would have. That is 220. Okay, and this is what we have. Okay, so we have 220 and then 240. This is how 240 will look like. If we have it as 220, then 220 will look exactly as this one. So this is how our final product will look like. We only have to drop this a little bit downwards. Which one is going down now? This? No, this is not supposed to go down. Let's see. 240, this goes down a little, and 260, it goes down a little as well. So guys, this is what we're having, but the spacing in between these two is mind busting. The spacing in between that two is mind busting, right? So what are we looking at? Let's make this a container. Thank you very much for the follow, Jerry. Thank you very much for the follow. That is the color. That is the color. Guys, this spacing, right? The spacing is crazy. The spacing is huge. how young Kevin, thank you very much for the follow, guys. The spacing is huge, and then we'll have to find a way around this, man, because this side looks okay, but this side it doesn't look okay at all, and then it's giving some crazy vibes here because it's supposed to be closer to each other. They are supposed to be closer, just like this one. So I think I would have to I'll have to do something. Let's wrap this column in container and give it a color and make it green. Let's see what we would get. Yeah, so this is what we have. I'm looking for the individual items, not this. Right, if we give it the blue, we have this, and then this one is the main axis extent, right? So the main axis extent, it creates a standard grid tile that takes a specific amount of space along the main axis. So this space is too huge. If we use 230, then we'll have something like this. If we use 225, then we'll have something closer. Alright, and then we'll have something closer. Can we use negative numbers? Boom, we are out. So let's use negative to 12. Bro, we can't use negative, right? So this is what we have, but it looks close. It's almost close to what we are looking for, just that it's not very close. Yeah, it's not very close. Okay, we can use 230 for now. At least the difference is very small, but we'll manage that. We'll manage that, man. Yeah, so let's continue with fixing the other stuff. When we are done, then we can see what to do next. So this is what we have here. The UI designers, they are happy with what they are doing, right? So they just align it, put it there. But when they finally give it out, they forget that someone have to make it work. They forget that someone has to make it work. So these elements, where are they aligning to? It says align to end. Okay. All right, so let's bring that back, and then let's see. Yeah, so Kobe, thanks very much for the follow. Kobe, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so guys, this is what we have. We are going to change this to a sized box, and then what do we do next? We are going to take a look at the children of the container and move forward from there. So this here is actually going to be an icon followed by the text. So we would have something like this. Don't worry, we are going to take care of that. And then let's go download this elements, right? So we have this. Oh man, please don't tell me this is like this. Yeah, so we are going to group this. We are going to group this as one and then export it, man. Yeah, so we'll group this as one. Let's also do it for this. Let's do it for this, and then let's go ahead and do it for this. Wichi Guho man. When she says, babe, I'm bathing and I'm gonna call you later, Wichi Guho. So we would have something like this. Now let's pick all of them. Oh man, it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, so we're gonna have this, and then let's just export all of them in ×4. All right, and let's go. So we've been up and down, up and down, up and down. Now we have this, so we can just go in here and copy all this. Let's copy all this, right? Take this and go to our screen. And then in assets we have icons, but let's create a new folder to hold these particular icons, right? So this is gonna be the quiz marks, yeah, the quiz icons, right? So quiz reward icons. Okay, let's make it quiz reward icons. Yeah, so inside of this we can drop this here. We can even move it to the top here, so that we would have it as this. Yeah, so now let's copy this path, go to prospect.yaml and add it here to the images. Yeah, so now we have it as this one. Now the next thing for us to do is to have we refreshed our prospect, do pop get, and then that should be it. Yeah, so pop get is done. We would have to go and then I'm not gonna rename this, seriously. Seriously, I'm not gonna rename it. I'll just create an icon out of it and make use of those things. Yeah, so let's have 1, 2, and quiz screen icons. Yeah, so we're gonna have a static constant string, and let's say reward 5-star. We have 3 no star reward, 1 star reward, 2 stars reward, and 3 stars reward, right? So no star reward icon, right? And then we'll have this. So we'll have this, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3. So this is like 2 stars, sorry, 2 stars reward, 2 stars reward. We are gonna have this as 3 stars reward, so 3 stars reward. And then which one is the next? We have 1 star reward, and then the locked reward. So this is gonna be like this, and then we're gonna have this as 1 star reward. Yeah, so after this we are gonna do the next one, which is locked reward icon. Yeah, so locked quiz or whatever. Yeah, locked quiz icon. Yeah, so that is that. We will just pick this lock, the path to it, we will drop it here. And then this one is a no star, so we'll pick this path, and then we should drop it here. And then let's go to this is a 3 stars, so we can also pick this and give it to the 3-star rewards. So where is our screen? Is it going? Oh wait, I'm looking for this. Yeah, so this, I think this is a 3-star. Yeah, so 3-star. Then we are going to deal with the 1 star. So we have the 1 star, the 1 star, and then we are going to deal with the last one, which is no stars. Really? And which one did I put at the top there? This is no stars. This is 2 stars. Are we done the 2 stars? How many stars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So which one did I do? I did 205. 205, which is the no star. And then I did 204, which is the 1 star. So 1 star is 204. Then 203 is the 3-star, and then 202 is the 2 stars. Yeah, so we are going to pick this and then use it in there. Yeah, so the 2-star will go here. Yeah, now we have our assets in place. The next thing is for us to go in here and replace this with them. Yeah, so we are going to call this no star reward. This is no star reward. Let's call the no star reward, and then let's call the 3-star 3-star reward. Let's call the 1-star reward. Let's call the 3-star reward, and then let's call the 2-star reward, and the rest will be the log icon and then locked crease icon. Right, so locked crease icon. Yeah, so we are gonna have this. And the generation is gonna be using this ones, the dummy icons. So dummy icons, that's what we are gonna use to generate the element, right? So we'll call dummy icons dot length. Dummy icons dot length. After dummy icons dot length, we would go into this one, and then we would call image icon, right? So image icon, we will call on the assets provider, right? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man, for the follow. Yeah, so MS, I got you, man. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so the next thing for this icon is to call the asset image provider, call app assets, and in app assets, wait, no, where is this? Yeah, so this is it here. We would call the icon. So let's call it dummy icons, and then that is it. Yeah, so we will call icons, and then we'll supply the icon. Now let's run from the top, man. Let's run from the top. Yeah, so guys, a quick one. This video, it's available on YouTube as I code. You can access this video on the YouTube channel. The name is what you are seeing here, Code with Setso. It's also on my bio, right? So you can go in there, click on the link, check out the YouTube channel for all the videos that we've worked on, all the apps that we've built previously, and also how we started with this one and how it is going. And also, when you get there, don't forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, so now let's get back to business. We've worked on all this from scratch, man. So if you like what you see, just go inside there, click on the Galaxy Explorer, all right, the Galaxy Explorer profile playlist, then you should have access to it. So this is our icon showing down there, very tiny. We just have to increase the size and give it a white color, then that should be it. Thank you, man. Thank you for the love and the joy. So we have this. The next one is to give it a size, right? A bigger size, like 40. Let's try 40 and see how big it's gonna be. That's not big enough, man. Something big. You know what I'm saying? This says 92. Another one says 100. So let's try the 100 and see how huge it's gonna be. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is what I am talking about. And this is gonna be symmetric. Top will be vertical. So let's have it this way, man. That is what it's giving us. We don't have to give it a height. Should we remove the height? Wouldn't there be an issue if we should remove the height? The height is controlled by this. So maybe what we can do is to rather reduce the top instead of trying to make them match. Yep. So if we have something like this, then we would have to find a way to complete the rest of the stuff. So beneath that, we have this ones that states the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and blah 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 blah. Ship, black shape. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good? That's why. Yeah, so this bold of 18 with that same color, right? This is bold 18 with this color. So let's copy the color. This is bold and the font size would be 18.0, right? And then the color is gonna be, the color would be this. Yeah, so you can take this off and then let's see what we'll make. That is what we would have, and then it's just going to be level. So we would do something like this: level, then we would have this, and then index. Yeah, so rerun, and then we would have level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, and level 7. Yeah, so this is what we have here, looking exactly like what we have here. Right, but with the ones that are logged, we have to do some few stuff to them, right? But I think we can move on, man. It's just a border. It's just a border, man. It's just a border. Let's try to find out if we can get the locked items, right? So let's check the assets. Let's say it's locked item. Can you make the insight? Yeah, I can do that. You want to create your the insight. It's locked, right? So it's locked is gonna take this as dummy icons with this index okay, dummy icons with this equals app assets. So we are going to pick this one that's locked item, right? So something like this. Then now we can do some few stuff, some few skirmishes yet. So if it is locked, then don't show this, right? So we can say if it's locked, right? Don't worry. Oh, nah. Yeah, so we can say if it is not locked, then show this, else hide it. So let's see if that would work. Have the MU, we can talk later. All right, yeah. So now this is what we have. If the item is not locked, then this is what we would have. Yeah, so now we can use that to apply a border to our element, right? Yeah, so we would have here border, and then or, right, and then color. So let's do color. Very much thank you for Aiden. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so the color, right? The color for this is gonna be the gray that we copied some time ago. The color is gonna be this one, right? And then the next thing is gonna be the size, the width. All right, so 2px, and then that is it. So let's rerun, and then we'll have something like this. But what we will do is that we would do this. We'll have to write a check. We would have to write a check, right? So we'll say if it's locked. If it's locked, then do this, else return nothing. So the border should be null if it's locked, else do one. Yeah, so now the border should only be applied to the locked items, like how we have it here. All right, like how we have it here. Can I manage to create a good website? Yeah, you can create a good website with AI depending on your skill level. It's all about skill level. How skilled are you to actually prompt an AI engine to build something beautiful for you? It's all dependent on you. AI is just a reflection of your skill level. AI is just a reflection of your skill level. So if you are very good, AI will give you a good result. If you are not, AI will give you according to your level. I don't know. You can try like what AI? You can try this one, Claude Code. You can try Claude. You can try Claude. That's what I know of. That most people use. So you can try Claude to do that. Yeah. So guys, we have this. We have the screen, and then what we will do now is that when we click on an element, right, when we click on an element, we should be able to move to the Q&A screen, right? So when we click on an item, we should be pushed to this screen. Yeah, so this screen is the quiz screen, the actual quiz screen, right? So let's see if we have something like that. Tavia, thank you for the follow. Tavia, thank you for the follow. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, right, and access the other videos. And also, if you want to have a better experience, right, if you want to experience a better view of what we are doing, I'm live on YouTube, so you can go in there and then you see a better preview of what we are doing. This one here, it's for mobile view, so we are not able to show the entire screen, and YouTube give us the access to show everything, so you can check it out. Yeah, so in here we are moving to the screen, all right, the quiz screen. On a click of this button, we are moving to that screen. So we are going to build a new screen right now, but there's something we would have to do, something crazy, right? Something crazy we would have to do. Let's do that. Yeah, so on the quiz screen, let's go to quiz screen, and then this screen is gonna be like question screen or questionnaire screen, question screen, whatever it might be. That is what we are doing. So let's do this one. Let's say questionnaire. Let's say question screen. Yeah, QA screen. Let me see, Q&A screen, right? It's question and answer screen, but let's only keep the question screen. Yeah, so on the screen we are gonna make it a stateful, right? Stateful, and call it question screen, and then we would import our material, right? We would import our material, and let's go back to this screen because we need a few things that we would love to use from here, which is probably this and the rest, but we are going to take this off. So let's delete it, pick this, and then bring it back. Yeah, so we are good. On the screen we'll just replace this with this. Yeah, so import, where do you create your website from? Where do I create my website from? I build my website from scratch. Normally I build my website from scratch, and Chrome. Do we create a website from Chrome? I build my website from scratch. Maybe I don't get what you mean, but yeah. Yeah, so on a click of a quiz, we are going to that particular screen, right? So let's go in here. So on a click of a screen here, my code with hand, I built my websites using code, so maybe I don't get what you mean, so you can polish it and then let me understand. So material page routes, and then this would be routes. Then we have this constant question screen. Yeah, so when we click on a button now, we should be navigated to the question screen like this. Yeah, so on the question screen, we have some few things that would have to change. This will change to Q&A, and then this icon from the start will now move to the end. Yeah, so this would move to the end, and this would come back here. So are we on the screen, quiz question screen? Yeah, so on question screen, this will tend to Q&A level 2. Right, so let's change this to Q&A level 2. What is the size here? Get closer. This is 25, and this is also 25, a semi-bold of 25. Okay, so we can keep this semi-bold of the size 25. Yeah, so this would be a Q, and then we are gonna have the end and then the end, right? So we are gonna have a Q and A. So Q&A, then we move on to level 2. Level. The level will come from where we are picking it from, right? The level will come from where we are picking it from. So we have to go in here and create a final parameter, final param, which would be int, and we will call it level. Yeah, so in here we are going to require the level from where we are picking it from, so this dot level, and so in here we can do level, and we would have widget dot level. Yeah, so when we come to the screen, we are going to look for this, and we'll supply the level becomes the index. What do we have? Index. So take this off. Yeah, so that is that. Now we are good to go. So the end, right? Q&A level 2. Let's see the size of the end. The end is a semi-bold of 15. You're not 25, you are 15, man. No, it's not a subtype, so we have to run from the start. Yeah, so go here, go here, go here, go in here, and then this is what we have. All right, so what is the next in here? We are going to change this column to a row like this, and cross-axis alignment should be centered. All right, so let's have it, and this is what we are going to have. So we are playing from level 0, right? And this element, this icon button over here, okay, this icon button over here would be pushed to the other section. So this comes here, and then this follows. Yeah, so now rerun, and we should have this, and this row is gonna have a main axis alignment or space between, so it should go all the way to the start. I know going right. We'll wrap it in expanded to make sure it fits the remaining width of the parent or the screen. So this is what we are gonna have, and what we will do is to put all these elements. I think all these elements is in one, right? So take this off and then have it this way. Yeah, so Q&A level, that's we are gonna align to end, so let's have something like this. Yeah, so Q&A level 0, and this icon, right, this icon is gonna change to close. Thank you, Manalo. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate all the follows. Hi, Crystal Error. Hi from the YouTube channel. Sorry, I haven't seen you. Sorry, I haven't seen you. Apologies. From the YouTube channel, if you're still there, just drop that hi, and then let's move on. Yeah, so guys, I think I have to add plugins to all these platforms so that any message will give me an alert. Yeah, so that is that for this. That is that for this. I think we are good to go. Yeah, guys, we are live on YouTube, so don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to check it out, and also drop that subscription, and also the videos. Yeah, the other videos are crazy. I know what we are building here is crazy, but when you go on the channel, we have food app, music app, we have tutorials, we have courses, a lot more than 100 videos on the channel. So just go check it out, and then as you're checking it out, don't forget to drop the follow, man. I love you. Yep. So what do? We still have about 30 minutes, so let's continue with our build. Kofi, thank you very much. Yep. So now this is what we have. We have our Q&A screen ready for us to get started. We are getting to the sweet part of the thing, right? We are getting to the sweet part of the entire build, which is the screen. So now, what do you think? How do you think we would have to build this? How do you think we are going to tackle this particular screen? Because yeah, it looks good. We have about we have a lot of them, you know. We have a lot of them. We have this. This is when they are done with it. We have this, right? And then we have all this. Check correct answer. So when it goes wrong, you check the correct answer. If the answer is correct, sorry, they give you that. Finish, 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 and then we move on. Man, we are about to work on the squeeze screen, not squeeze. Yeah. We are about to work on the squeeze screen. So let's go there and check that. But for this, we'll be using a model, right? So we'll have the question number, and then we'll have the question, and then we will have the multiple choice answers, right? The answers, we will have the questions, so the question, the possible answers, and then the actual answer. We are gonna have to create all that. Man, this is crazy. This is like the crazy part of the app. After this, we should finish the rest of this in our episodes, right? We should finish the rest of this possibly in one episode. In one episode, we should finish this stuff. Yeah, so hopefully this particular app is gonna end in 3 episodes, 8 episodes, because we are in the 7th episode or on the 7th episode, and after that I have something sweet coming on the way. Yeah, so let's jump all the way to the screen and then take care of the rest. Yeah, so go here. Yeah, so on the screen, after this we would bring the button, right? So let's go pick a button. Where is that field button? Where is that field button? It's not here. Let's go pick it from somewhere. Yeah, so we have this field button. We would be using this button, man. Let's have this, all of them. Yeah, so in here we are going to make use of this button, and the on press, we are going to change the on press. So let's take this off. Yeah, so on press, go to next question, right? So on press, to do, we would say go to next question. Yeah, so to do, then we move to the next question. So rerun, and then that is what we would have. And this column, we can use main axis dot space between, or we can leave the space between and then use spacer. But using spacer might give us an issue, right? So yeah, I think we can use the main axis dot space between. Yeah, so it should now be aligned to the bottom like this. Yeah, by looking at the design, this button is no more in the expanded row. So let's take this. It's no more in the expanded widget. So man, let's take this off. Let's see if we can take this off, And then let's see if we can take this actual one off. To rerun, and then we'll have this main axis should be in the center. Yeah, something like this is okay. Now what we want to do is to put a little space in. All right, let's space the button away from that section. So we'll go here and pick our spacing and then use it down here, but it's not that big, so we can click on this and check this, and it's just 40. Yeah. Oh, I said 40. Okay, yeah, I get it. Put both of them in a column. These keys, they are so close to each other. I normally make a mistake when I'm clicking on them. So yeah, this is what we have. Now in the center, right? In the center, we are gonna have just one thing, one important thing, which is gonna be the page view. Man, in the center, we are gonna have the page view, and the page view is the crazy thing that we're gonna be working on. Are you ready? I am ready. Okay, so to use the page view, we can call this. First, let's call the page view. Page view is ready. Let's call the children. First child should be text, and let's have this. Rerun, and boom, everything is gone. So now page view is going to be wrapped in an expanded widget. Let's see if everything will run away again. Now our page view is free, which means we can use the page view. So let's call up text. Let's do something. Dot bold. The text is hello. Hello Flutter. And the font size is gonna be 32.4. So this is what we would have. Now let's say that on this particular page we have one element which is a column, right, which has children of a lot of children. So let's say 45 with an index of this, and then we return this. So let's say this is what we have here. Rerun it, and this is the issue that we are gonna see. So now this says that we are good and we are good to go. If we should wrap this in a single child scroll view, let's see what we would have. Now we can scroll this from top to bottom just as we want it. Yeah, so that means the user can scroll their questions if it's not if it overflows the screen, right? So we are good to go. Yeah, so we are going to have this as our page. Let's just go and create some pages and make use of them. So what are we creating? What are we creating? We are creating this element, right? So we are going to use the column. The first child will be the question at the top, which is closest planet to the sun, and then we are going to have all this. Yeah, okay. So down here we are going to change this to next. We'll change this to next. Oh, next question. Army Tanfar. On the button is looking small. So if this is the padding for this, is it for the button or something else? Yeah, so if this is the pattern for this, we are going to use symmetric vertical, symmetric vertical 24, and horizontal should give us 40. Man, yeah, is that enough? Still not enough. Let's check. Thank you, BJ Communications. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, can't see the screen. I wasn't looking on the screen, so sorry. Yeah, but thank you very much for the follow. You follow, I give you a shout out. After the shout out, you join the WhatsApp channel and the YouTube channel for more videos. Yeah, so guys, let's build this, then we can move on. Get to business. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, so in here we are gonna pick this child. We are gonna pick this child, return, and then we'll change this to a column. So return column which have children, and then we are gonna align cross axis. Thank you, baby cider. Thank you for the like. Let's check the question heading. That will be a regular of 14, right? So we can start with app text dot regular, and then the text is going to be the question heading. So let's say this is assuming this is question 1, right? So we say question 1, and then the color, it's going to be what color? The color we've been copying, having all this while. This is going to be the color, and then the font size would be 14.0. Guys, thank you very much for the likes. As you're liking, don't forget to follow, and as you're following, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel down here for more videos like this one. Thank you. Yeah, so we are gonna have this start. That is not working, so let's change this to start. Yeah, so we have our question at the top there. That is great. Followed by the question, we are gonna have the actual question, which is a bold of 30, right? So we are going to have this app text, right, which would be a bold of 30. So this is going to be bold. I think the bold is already 30, right? Or it's 16. All right, so this is going to be bold with a font size of 30. Guys, thank you very much for the likes, and then thank you very much for all the follows and the subscriptions. Thank you. So we have this, and then the color would be white. The color would be white, and then what should be again? That is it. So we run this, and then we have this, which is closer to the sun, this or that, this or that, this or that. Good. Yeah, so the next thing we are going to do is to bring this up, right? We are going to bring this elements up. These elements, they are what we are going to bring up. As you can see, this is group radio. Yeah, this is like a grouped radio buttons, so we would have to do that. I know. 27, that is a 28 px spacing, 28 sized box with a height of 28.0. So below that size box, we are gonna have a radio group, right? Radio group, and then unchanged, we would have the value there, and this is this. Yeah, so unchanged, we're gonna have something like value, and then this here, and we'll say to do change selected value. Let's say work with the selected value. Yeah, we can have something like that, and then the child is gonna be a column, right, which will have a children of other radio buttons, right, which is going to be a child of other radio buttons. So we can have a radio, and required value is true. Yeah, so we can have multiples of this stuff like this. The rest will be false. Yeah, so let's do that. Now we have all this, the radio colors, right? We have to change the colors and stuff. Yeah, but before we do that, I think, does radio have child? Does it have child? Am I even playing? That's crazy. That's a crazy question to ask. Yeah, so let's give one background color and make use of it. But before then, we can also put this in a different widget. So let's say we can have it somewhere else. So let's call a list style. For now, let's work with a list style. The leading is going to be up text dot I think semi-bold. Yeah, so up text semi-bold is going to give us this. Yeah, so from semi-bold we are going to have this. Let me check the colors, the size. This is semi-bold 20. Okay, semi-bold 20. Let's do that. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So this one says right, so the first distance will be 1, right? That's the leading is 1, and then the font size would be 20.0. All right, the color is white already, so we can have this. Yeah, and then that is for the leading. Then the next one is the title, man. The next one is the title. We can have a title. So wait, yeah, after here, after leading we have title, and title is going to be something similar. So let's copy this, man. Let's copy this and then have it this way. Yeah, so from here we would be looking at the first one, which is it. So question 1 becomes it, like this, and then let's rerun and see what we have. So which is closest planet to the sun? It says it as the first one. Okay, no yawa. So this list style is gonna have a background color. We can have the tile color, which would be this. The tile color is going to be one of this. So it's 15% of this, right? Okay. So we're going to call color 0xEE. What is it? I think we already have this color on the clipboard or in the clipboard. So we're just going to put it here, then that should be it. Yeah, so we're going to do what? Yeah, so let's do with values. Let's do with values. Yeah, with values alpha and dot 15. So this becomes the background color of the tile. Wow, is it not showing? Rerun the app and let's see if everything is going well before we continue. Yeah, so this is what we have. Why are you not giving us the color that we're looking for? Okay, so let's now give it this, and then let's just give it a random color and see. So let's say tile color is blue accent. We can't see the tile color. What's going on? The tile color is not showing. If you won't show, I know where to put you. Yeah, color, and then let's do blue one. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, so this is the tile color. The next thing we are going to do is the trailing, right? We have the leading, we have the title, and then we have the trailing. And then the trailing is going to be now be our radio. So radio, and then the value is false. So let's do this, and then we have this. All right, so this is what we have. this is what we have for the first element. What we have to do here is to reduce this height, right? So the height, that you can reduce it to points. This. Why is it pushed upwards? Do you have a certain size in here? Okay, I think let's check the design. Yeah. I see it. Yeah, so we have this list style. This list style is in a column, right? Okay, so that means we can have multiples of them. So let's say we can have one, two, wait, calm down. Yeah, let's say we can copy this and then duplicate like this. It's not, it doesn't want to give us a chance to do it, so let's just go the manual way. Yeah, so rerun this and then we have like 4 tiles looking like this, which makes sense actually. But before that, let's see what we have. So this is what we have. The tile is gonna have a little spacing in between them, so let's change this children. Let's change, let's pick only one child, which is this container. Yeah, let's pick only this as container and make use of it. Yeah, so this is what we have. We are getting to the close of the journey. We are getting to the close of the episode, man. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, please do that before we go. Yeah, so we are going to generate 4 children for each tile. So let's say we are generating 4 and we are going to return this as a tile. Yeah, so if we rerun this, we would have something like this, right? Yeah, that is it. Now for each container, we have to give it this background color, right? So we are going to do decoration, box decoration, and then we are going to have this color in there. And then we would just comment it, and then the color is going to change to color. Then let's see. Now we have this. Beautiful. Now with this container, we can do margin bottom to actually put the elements backwards, downwards. So we can have constant only bottom, and then let's have 8.0. yeah, so 8.0 spacing between these elements. Yeah, that's great. Then we are going to take this which is the border radius. Go here. Are you trying to tell me but that this does not have a border radius? Yeah, border radius is 20. So we will come to container, man. Yeah, so border radius, no, not this, border radius circular 20.0. We can have this as the border radius. Now rerun, then we have this. Okay, now our radio, where is the radio? Our radio is not showing. Don't worry, we are going to take care of it right now, man, right now. So this is how the radio look like. You can't tell me what to do, man. You can't tell me what to do, man. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's drop this down and then let's do this. So let's check around the colors. Fill color, active color, overlay color, focus color, and blah blah blah. If we do fill color to blue, what do you take? Widget. Let's call the blue and see. Yeah, so this is what we have, which means our fill color can be white now, like this. Okay, and then the next thing is to have add something else, right? So what do we do? with the value, right, with this particular value, what we will do is that if the index divided, if the index by 2, no, if the index modulo 2 equals 0, then have it as true, else have it at false. So let's do this, and then we have this. Yeah, so we have this as our element now, and then for the radio group, the group value is going to be this. Let's start with true. To rerun everything, let's pick it from the top. So now you can see we have our true values, and then we have our false values. We work around all that, but don't worry. For now, I think this is what we have, and it's looking good, man. This is looking good, actually. Yeah. So that is that. If we want to have something cool where each answer just goes for that, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Yeah. So now we have this, man. We have this, and then the next thing for us to do, right? The next thing we would have to do is to. There's a lot. Yeah. What is the next thing we have to do? The next thing we have to do is to make sure that the children we have here, right? The children we have here, all the way from here. The list.generate children we have here, actually here, right? Actually here and not here. So this as we have here would be wrapped in a single child scroll view, right? So each child is going to be wrapped in a single child scroll view. So we're going to have something like a single child scroll view, and the child is going to have this. All right, the child is going to have this as we have here. So we can go ahead and take this, all right, and then replace it with this. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, so we can have this as the list.generates for the children, and then if we go to children, we can have list.generate. Now rerun the app from the top, and then let's see what we would have. We have this, and this, and this, and go here, go to the screen, start to play, start from here, and now this is what we have. Can you see that? Yeah, so now each element it's on a single screen. Each element is on a single screen. Yeah, each element is on a single screen. Okay, so that is that. If we should check from here, there should be a little padding between these two. So where is the header? Where is the header? Before the expanded, we can actually put some header here. So I think we can do some constant sized box with a height of 25. Was it 25? I'll check it out, but let's have this and let's see. Yeah, so now we have this, and then we can work with this. Yeah, so let's check the spacing between the two. That is 27, so it means we can use 30, man, 32, man. Yeah, so now this is what we have, right? And we can move through the screens like this. but we have to make sure that we would not be able, or our user will not be able to move to another screen unless they press the next button, right? So in order to do that, you will set physics on this to constant, never scrollable physics, right? Never scrollable scroll physics. So now we can't scroll the element back and forth anymore. You see, we can't do that anymore. Now we would have to press this button to go to the next screen, right? So in order to do that, we will set a controller, and that controller is what we would use to control the state of the page view dynamically or programmatically. Yeah, programmatically, that's the word. So we can use final page view controller. So we can have page controller, something like this, and then this will be page controller, man. Yeah, so page controller, and then we can change this to page controller now. Yeah, so this becomes our page controller, and we can make use of this to change the pages as we move on. And then in here we are going to create an integer that would call the parent, the current page. All right, the current page index. So we can call the current page index, and this starts from 0, man. This is from 0. So in here, what we'll do is that on change of the page, when we change the page, then we update this. So what we will do is on page changed, we will take the value of the page, and then we will set a state, right? We'll set state, and then do this current page index is equal to that value. All right, that is what we will do. So on page changed, that is what we will do. And in here, go to the next question, right? Yeah, go to the next question. Down here, we would call the page controller dot jump to page, right? So we'll jump to page, and then we are going to supply the current page index. So we will do current page index plus, right? So because the total length is 45, what we will do is that if current page index is less than 45, it's not greater than 45. Oh, let me do less than. Yeah, if it's less than or equal to, if it's greater than or equal to 45, if it's like this, then return. That means if we've reached the last index, which is this 45, so that should start from 44. So if it is greater than or equal to 44, then that means we are at the end of the page. Else we would jump to, so we would call the page controller dot jump to page, then that will be the current page index plus 1. Yeah, so that is what we will do. That is what we will do. Let's try that and see. Let's try that and see. So in here we are going to do this start play, go to this, click this. Yeah, so it's not moving. Let me just change it to 2, then we can see what we are doing. It's greater than or equal to 44. So let's may change it to 2 on top of this. Is the page even changing? Then do we have to do what? On click of the button, this is the next button. Yeah, this is the next button. So let me take this off, and then let me see. I want you to navigate to page 2. Is it jumping? If it's jumping, then I'm not saying it, because let's try the navigate. Animate to page, right? So animate to page 2 with the duration of milliseconds, 300 300 milliseconds, and then the ease, right? The curve will be thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes. So the page don't want to move, man. I think we would have to do this. Let's should we set states? So let's say we are setting state current page. It's equal to current page plus equals wait. Yeah, set state, and then we'll navigate to the current page. Yeah, so now we are good to go. So now we can move through the pages. You can go next, but you can't go back. So next. You can go through all the questions like that. So now we have our questions generated. We have our pages generated. All we have to do is to add this blocker so that we wouldn't get an issue. So let's reduce this to maybe 9. Therefore, if this is 8, then don't move again. Rerun from scratch, and let's see. We do this, and this, and this. Then we jump to the polls, right? Planets, starts, click level 1, and then go next. Now when we are here, we can't go forward anymore. Yeah, so guys, we've been able to achieve a lot. This episode. In the next episode, this is what we are going to do. We are going to add the click functionality, the tap functionality, so we'll make sure that a user selects an answer before he moves to the next question. We would also make sure that we get all these questions in a model, right? We get a question model where we can actually give the questions that we have here, these different questions with their possible answers. We'll do all that, and then from there we would work on something like this as well. When you select the right answer, we show you what the correct answer is. So this is after you do what? Is this after you are done with the quiz or something like that? Yeah, I think so. So we show you correct answers, and then from there we can show you the wrong one as well. When you go, you see the wrong one and then the correct one. Then from there we give you the victory, and then we will return you to home. We will do that in the next episode, and hopefully we should build this before the time elapses. So guys, this is it for this particular episode. It is great, it is nice, it is beautiful having you on this episode as well. Don't forget to check the rest of the episodes, right? Don't forget to check out the rest of the episodes in the channel. The name of the playlist, Galaxy Explorer. Check it out, and also check out the other playlist as well. We have the foodies, we have the music player, the podcast, we have which one was that one? I forgot the name. We have other ones as well, so you can check it out, and then also don't forget to subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Happy coding. Bye.